These are the AIDS statistics for one of the clinics, but what we found really interesting was that 3 times as many people are killed by malaria as are killed by AIDS. This is the dental chair. They only do extractions here. There's no preventative work and nothing is available like fillings, only emergency dental work. Very clean, very basic surroundings, but they do find it hard to maintain the buildings, and as you can see there are often light bulbs missing and dripping taps. Pharmacy here, very poorly stocked. Drugs are expensive, they're difficult to get hold of, and drugs are in fact almost the only treatment that is available for the mental health patients. These are some of the patients on the ward. This is a typical village where children are always the first ones to greet us. They're probably shouting, "Give me quatchers," but they love to play and be entertained. You can see that the villagers are growing their own food, and there's usually a tremendous amount of support. Water is so important here. It's going to be used for drinking, for washing, for cooking. Not all villages have access to water, and it's quite hard getting it.
I know.
Yeah, that's giving honor to the visitors. The husband is telling his wife to, to do the.
Stephen and Celeste were terrific with children. Here Stephen's giving children from the orphanage piggyback rides. They also loved playing bubbles and just saying, "How are you?" in Chichewa and getting us to respond.
Once
This is a roadside village where you'll find bicycle repairmen, people selling clothes, food, machinery, and quite typically you'll also find a mosque.
We talked a lot about the problems of malaria, HIV, AIDS, and resources and so on. So we're beginning to get a picture. It's terribly important we hear from you because you're a very major hospital and a major part of our interest out here. You're the main focus of our trip. We've seen other things like orphanages and schools and so on, and the hospitals are our main interest.
This is the preparation area for the operating theatre. As you can see, very basic equipment. This hospital, in fact, while we were there, didn't have a doctor there, although the clinical officers can do basic operations. Robin's standing in the sterile area where patients are prepared before being taken through to the hospital. These are the young mums in the antenatal class, looking very cheerful. Here we have the matron of the hospital, Elizabeth. We're looking out on not too many people here. This is a 100-bedded hospital, but during bad times they take between 300 and 500 patients, most of them living on mattresses on the floor. Here you've got a little baby that was just born yesterday. And not only do you have the patients, but they need to be supported by relatives. And in a minute we'll see the area where relatives have to prepare the food. They have to bring in everything for washing, for helping feed people. Here are some of the babies having drips with malaria. This is the secondary school at Nkope, really cheerful boys and girls, many of whom had great ambitions for careers they wanted in the future. Here we've got the primary school. Notice no desks, no chairs, very few books, but always smiling faces and a huge enthusiasm to learn. Classes are very crowded, some of the classes meet outside, but with Malawi weather at this time of year, it's not too worrying. As people go through the years, fewer and fewer girls are represented at the more senior levels. The staff are very hardworking, very enthusiastic. This lady is preparing lunch for the children in the blind school. She's got this mealy flour which she mixes in the water to make into, I suppose, looks a bit like wallpaper paste. Tastes very bland, and if the children are lucky, they get some relish, some small fish to go with it. This is the image that we want to leave you with. It's a beautiful country, and there are very welcoming, warm-hearted people who work hard, but they face an uncertain future with an average life expectancy of under 40.